Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap, coming at you guys with a crazy deck guide today, joining the forces of Mr. Negative and Thanos. A very unlikely duo, one that I'm not really seeing anybody else run on ladder right now, but it has been performing very well for me recently. Mr. Negative thrives on card draw, and Thanos has card draw in spades. All of the reality stones are tied to some form of card draw, except of course for purple. And then when you set up the Mr. Negative, you're able to burst into all of these inverted cards by dropping down a couple of the stones to just flesh out your hand with your game-winning pieces. Gives you a lot of flexibility rocking into the later turns. And then there's also a lot of overlap in terms of the cards that each archetype enjoyed running. The Blue Marvel, the Devil Dinosaur, thriving on both sets of deck lists, able to meet in the middle here by bringing in both of our big engine pieces. The Iron Man is here as the game-winning piece for Mr. Negative. Of course, the the Mystique to be able to copy on the Iron Man most importantly, but she can happily grab the Blue Marvel or the Devil Dinosaur effects as well and do very well for herself. Then we're looking at Angela and Bishop, loving the zoo-style play from Thanos, dropping down a lot of cheap cards to be able to get empowered. We have the Bast to be able to buff up the base power of so many of these pieces, and the stones as well can become pretty solid point chunks when they have been tagged by the Bast. We are going with Psylocke to be able to cheat the Mr. Negative down to the board a little bit earlier. We of course also have Greenstone, which is a fun alternate energy cheat to be able to see Mr. Negative hit the board a little bit quicker. A lot of the Mr. Negative decks had gone over to Zabu, but because the only other 4-drop that we are running is the Shang-Chi, we're bringing back the Psylocke. And I do think that Shang-Chi is just so good in the meta right now that we are running him. And then the last piece that we have is the Killmonger to be able to open up some board space if we're getting cluttered or bogged down by the stones. Particularly if we've been able to play 1-drops and the stones to Angela, we can clean them away with the Killmonger and then be able to open up additional space for her to continue to buff herself up. Oh, the opening for Thanos is so satisfying right now. I love that they gave us that change. Hub gives us Hulkbuster. Not going to be seeing us use that too much. I wonder if I deploy Reality Stone already or if I go Space Stone. I think, well, the other thing is that we could just wait, as I said, with the Mr. Negative in hand. I would really like to be able to find an energy cheat, a Psylocke, a Greenstone. So I think I'm going to search the deck. We get Soul Stone instead. But we want to hold on to at least one stone. There he is, Mr. Greenstone. So, do we hold red and orange? I think I do. I think I wait to be able to have that card draw after Mr. Negative hits the board. I might actually Hulkbuster onto the Negative in this situation so that he's not such a dead card, or onto the Iron Man. Okay, starting to get a little bit of synergy here. Though, I would really have rather had the Iron Man be inverted. But anyway, this is a visual bug. We actually have the 4 energy. The new Time Stone is kind of fritzing out. We'll throw Mr. Negative on mid. Going with Invisible Woman out of my opponent with an absolutely incredible name, I might add. Curious what he's going to be rocking. Invisible Woman and armor. Doesn't want any funny business. Okay. So what if I Hulkbuster here? I need to open up space in my hand to be able to get the extra card draw coming in. And then we will, I think I'll cancel Mojo World. Got some expensive cards here. I don't know if we're going to be too solid at filling that out. Green Goblin comes across. Sunspot hits. Hulkbuster is helping out a little bit. 1 negative card pushed up to positive, but then it's just a net 0. Oh boy. I could get the inverted Mystique here. Raptor. There's an Angela. Okay. Okay. We got choices. But which ones are the best ones? Devil Dinosaur seems really good with how much card draw we have between all of the stones. So then we would be looking at playing Angela, Blue Marvel, Mind Stone, Soul Stone all together on the final turn. Plus, if we could draw one other stone, we would be able to squeeze it in. And I'm going to cancel the alert box. Thank you, Luis, for the subscription. But we are not live. This is bespoke to YouTube content. Speaking of which, though, if you guys enjoy the style of deck guides, show some love to the video down below. That really does help promote us out to the rest of the community. And it goes a long way to getting the videos more attention fast. Ooh. Titan it's impossible for us to win, right? We're just locked out. I'm wondering if Thanos is the better option, because I don't see a way where they, with the Sunspot, pass my Devil Dinosaur, even though the Devil Dinosaur will get a little bit smaller. So it's probably better just to go like Angela Thanos, right? That's 14 points. Of course, Soul Stone comes in as well. Well, it would be Mind Stone to get the Devil Dinosaur a little bit bigger. But is there any other play? I don't really think that there is. It would be Iron Man, but Iron Man is not going to be doubling enough with the location setup that we have. The Blue Marvel is high value, but in terms of winning 2 locations, we're far ahead on the right, far behind at Titan, and we don't have the board space to be able to add anything meaningful. But I think we got it here. What's behind Invisible Woman? What is... The opponent's game plan has been a little bit of a mystery to me this entire time. I was wondering if you're going to Galactus on Titan, but you don't have other pieces of Galactus, and you max to the 16? Where's the real Mysterio? Oh no, he put it mid. Ooh, that's gonna burn. Wow, we squeeze it out. All right, we're getting the rematch, the salty run back here. Shadowland, that's gonna help him, knowing the deck that we're up against. Gonna be able to sail some goblins over to reinforce their friendly ninja. Sewer system, he also loves that. Come on. I guess at least I'm holding Mr. Negative. This is one of my key cards. And I'm not going to be inverting Thanos. I'm not really worried about... Well, I could rescue. I think you rescue here. Yeah. I'm not really worried about inverting Thanos because the Thanos card himself is not a win condition. The win conditions are on the inverted cards. So if you get Mr. Negative down, you should be drawing other strong enough cards to still be happy with what is going on. I think I need to negative. But then, am I never playing Bast? Like, Bast hitting negative is high value. Hitting anything else is detrimental to our hand. I might never play Bast. Well, until the final turn, I suppose. Or if I find Killmonger, could play Bast to Angela and then clean it away. We'll see. Buff the Angela, they show Hobgoblin, finish off the Elysium. Yep, this is what I thought. We need the Bishop. I'm gonna go Scaling Factor here on the left, and I'm gonna throw down the 10-point Thanos. Looking like he's gonna be tougher than the Devil Dinosaur because I'm not finding any of the stones. If we start finding some of the stones, we could set up a chain, keep Devil Dino. Destroyer. That was totally hidden from last time. I guess it makes sense. They had the armor and the Invisible Woman, which would synergize with the Destroyer. Come on. Final turn. My opponent just like piles on. It was neg 4 and you put the Destroyer there. Why? Why are you doing this? Do you have Taskmaster? Do I have to worry about that? They might have Taskmaster to be able to copy another 15 over. If they do, I mean, Devil Dino is going to be +3, 4, 5, 7, +6. Tie, but then enormous win on left. Maybe they just have the Shang-Chi to be able to kill my Thanos, but if they just Shang-Chi, the Devil Dino will do fine. Destroyer's making a strong comeback, I have to say. Ongoing Destroyer is an archetype that has been honestly out of the meta for a while. Oh, Orca. Ongoing Destroyer Orca. What a deck. What a deck over there. But I'm happy to see the Destroyer coming back. I think that he's always been kind of a mid-tier meta deck, but then there's just other shinier things that was distracting the community in general. It's good to see him coming back around. Ooh, all the stones. Okay, so Bast and the stones. With the Killmonger to be able to knock them away. I don't know if we're actually going to use Killmonger on this line. But if we Bast, get the upgrades, that means that I don't really want to kill the empowered stones, but if I have to, Elysium makes them free. Okay, so we just Killmonger now to be able to get rid of Bast, I suppose. Killmonger so early when you don't know what the opponent is running. Not a great idea. He could be much more useful later on, but here he goes. Opponent playing nothing. Probably the Killmonger wasn't going to do a whole lot anyway. Now these guys have the power of the Power Stone. And then we can set up Blue Marvel. We can set up the Mystique. I can go straight to Blue Marvel right now with that Time Stone jump. And I will... Yes. I mean, the alternative is the Iron Man, which is also great. Okay, I'm sold. Iron Man. Then we'll be able to go into Mystique, copy the benefit of the Iron Man, play the Power Stone, Blue Marvel and everything is doubled. Oh, are you Galactus? You're gonna ruin my beautiful board. Where does Galactus want to play? Galactus plays to Elysium because they see these 3 Power Stones as a liability. I'm so tired of Galactus.
I am Iron Man.
It's looking like, yep. All right. Wonderful. Just wonderful. I got Thanos. Okay. So if he doesn't have any of the answers that Galactus always runs in deck, but if he doesn't have them in hand, he didn't snap. We could win. Thanos getting doubled off of that Mystique could win. I would love to take the cubes off this guy. Doc Ock, please pull Thanos. You pulled the worst card possible. Oh, listen, you either play the Thanos and then you get punched by Shang-Chi, or you play nothing and they catch you with the Doc Ock. Have your cube. Enjoy. Space Stone, Blue Marvel, Shang-Chi with the Island. 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 What a beautiful place to be. Get the Mind Stone in here for all of our extra draw. Declutter the deck, if you don't mind. Time Stone drops. So the Shang-Chi going down Island is usually pretty high value. What's the other card that we would want alongside? Would I actually put the Time Stone over here? Because I could draw Killmonger in. But at this point, you're just not going to play Killmonger yourself, right? They give it all to the Sunspot. Sunspot going up by... Well, it's already to 5? Yeah, Shang-Chi looks like it's going to be able to smack all of that. Wakanda. We'll try and play our other ones to Wakanda. There is the Killmonger. Alright. Bishop and then Soulstone, eh? Yeah. Bishop and Soulstone. Getting all the stones together is so fun. There's the Iron Man. They go with the Electro. Electro Sunspot. So are you full ramp or are you Galactus? Could be either one. Maria Hill gives me a blade. The Tuba? Something about this is a little imbalanced, wouldn't you say? Do I run Shang-Chi at them now? I could. I certainly could. Well, why not? Ramp, they prioritize playing Doctor Doom and then the Odin rather than the Magneto. Jubilee is looking more and more like Ramp. There's the Odin, reactivates the Jubilee. Oh, Prof X, no. Okay. How do we clinch this one? I need to buff the Bishop by... Nope, I'm not going to be able to make it. Blue Marvel. could make it. Okay. Blue Marvel adds 2, taking me to 6. Then I have to play all 3 cards, and it's a tie, win by margin of victory. Iron Man wins. So it's Blue Marvel, Power Stone, Iron Man is the combo. Or it could be Blue Marvel and then the Mystique. True, pretty true. Yeah, we win this one. Beautiful. I feel like pushing for the actual win at Wakanda is going to be more beneficial. It's a really tight race. They're not going to run Killmonger themselves to be able to do anything to our stacked up stones. They reposition the Shang-Chi. Yeah. And then Mystique and Power Stone. Is it better than Iron Man taking things to margin of victory? Because here's the beautiful thing, is that the Mystique is actually going to be able to add 4 on the left as well. They know it. I think this is the best line. Shoo. So here's the deck in all of its glory. If you want to talk about any card substitutions or deck optimizations, just leave me a comment down below. Love chatting everything Snap down there and working out the optimized lists. I was really torn on if I should bring in Magic or not, but the deck it's so tight to be able to squeeze in other pieces. Magic, of course, is excellent, being able to give you that extra turn with the inverted deck. You could cut the Killmonger to be able to run the Venom, in which case you're able to preserve some of the power of the stones themselves, but it doesn't synergize as well with Angela. You could cut Angela. You could bring in Adam Warlock if you want to go insane on the card draw, but then you're running overdraw with the stones and Adam Warlock conflicting. Thanos usually has a maxed out hand size anyway. I think it's a pretty tight deck list, and I really like the way that this one has come together. If you guys give this one a go, I hope it owns you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.